My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Monster Train 2 Hellhorned Lunar Coven. Oh, and it's Chantel Queen with 2 fledgling imps in the base deck. Fire is greed. All right, let's get that sticky tape ready. Post-it note. That's the word I was looking for earlier. 4 episodes ago. 5 episodes, I think, at this point, actually. Anyway, fleshlings with spikes. We've got Kale, giving damage shield, and Champion of Savagery. Astrologer, do I have... Oh, I got Witch Weaves, yuck. 2 gravities, not half bad, and yeah, fledgling imp, as I mentioned earlier. I mean, we do not have a plan in this deck, unfortunately. Astrologer just isn't appropriate. I basically have to find Lunacy as my second pick to have in a non-Moon Ritual start deck. You know, if I had Artun starting cards, the Moon Rituals, all of them having the ability to phase, it'd be so much easier to run the Astrologer early game, but like, right now, you're only really that capable of being good late game after a lot of work. So I basically don't have a minion in my deck yet. So, Merchant of Steel Lunar Coven, Merchant of Magic Hellhorn. Yeah, I'll probably hit both of those. Purge. Yeah. Absolutely purge, please. Imp Parade. On resolve, add a Queen's Impling to your hand. Imp units cost -1 on the floor. Very easy for us to full spam out on that bottom line. Unfortunately, they don't really do anything for us. What if I went Imp Toss instead? Give us some AoE. I haven't gotten to take the Imp Toss line in a really long time. It's got a cooldown of 1 as well. Yay! Maybe make an endless imp. Maybe that's part of our base strat for the bottom line. We'll see. We'll see. Got him. Oh, I don't. Yeah, I do want to ascend you actually, because then I can just keep this Queen Impling to explode the next line. There we go. Because I'm not reliably going to have Implings. Because I currently don't have a way to generate them. Yeah, at this point I probably just got to descend? Yeah, I'm going to... What do you mean can't move? Didn't that say descend? Oh. No, said the exact opposite of that as it turns out. Yeah, I'm just gonna send you to the next floor, start healing you. Maybe even get another ascend off next turn. Probably not, because it's not possible. Yeah, makes sense. Shut up, we knew. Actually did a huge amount of damage on that bottom line. Beautiful. Courtesy of all that rage. Branding. Welder Helper, actually. Welder Helper with Endless? That's all of the health that Chantel needs, and then I can explode you. Phase Blessing for armor on a second line. I probably want to go Conduit, actually. It'd support Witch Weave to clear up things on the second line if I really need to, but I think the main reason to do it is because currently Phase Blessing does nothing on that line, but like Moon Pixie opens up a lot of options. Removal from the deck. It's not going to be the Calcified Ember. I can remove this in battle just by playing it. It will, however, be a Spear Steward. So ideally, I'm looking here for a Silent Sentinel. Endless one size. Great news. My Welder Helper. I really don't want to take that Selene Acolyte. I'm going to. I'm not happy at all about this. Let's give Endless to the World Helper. Conduit 5 to the Moon Pixie, who is almost certainly going to aim for dualism later. I think at this point, I probably need to Heartstone the Astrologer. Or I could Smidgestone you. Set you up for possibly getting a large stone later. It gets 5 damage at the end of every turn. Magic Hellhorns. That's Merchant of Steel dupe. Okay, because it's Merchant of Steel dupe, one size that Astrologer. Shadow Queen, Astrologer with Selena Acolyte. Shields you top. Oh. You. Ugh. The vast majority of my deck is Imps, by the way. I have 6, 7, 8, 13 non-Imp cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 Imp cards. Okay, it's not the majority of them, but it's now equal left in my deck. Thankfully, I am capable of keeping the line alive for a turn. And then we'll have to see where we're at after that, because that's all I can do. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Moon Pixie and Fledgling in for this line so that I actually have some damage. Then Well, the Helper keeps him alive, and then the AoE helps clear him. Single Queen simply manages that line. This one would again be a chump and Imp to keep the second line alive. Oh my god, I forgot Virus Greed literally every goddamn time. This is my second fight. How many times have I discarded it? I've done it at least once. You have to understand, I'm actually trying. I'm not. I'm not doing a bit. Gosh, right. All right. I even said it out loud earlier. Oh well. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's always been fine and always will be. How many times because I've forgotten in the first battle? What, 3? 4 times? 40 gold. We're gonna have difficulty. I think bottom line, like, Shelter Queen you're not that helpful. Like, I just do the AoE with you, and then I can World Help this line to help keep it alive. I can even take out that Welder Helper. In order to make sure that I have access to it again next turn. And that'll get us there, yeah. Barely, though. Did I discard another? Don't even tell me. If I did, I don't want to know. Anyway, Molten Imp doing that on the bottom line is nice, but do I just get a second Welder Helper? Make the opening a little easier for us. Molten Imp is good if I need to get it done multiple times. In case, like, the enemies have reanimate or something. Very few battles where that's especially relevant, though. Fortify Pauldron. Fortify Pauldron could just be an option for trying to get some health on that second line. I need something. Second Moon Pixie? Second Moon Pixie cuts off my ability to use Imps on that second line, which I don't want to cut that off. But I do think I probably end up going Capacity. Which will make that a lot easier. What Hellhorned unit would I want here? It's worth being aware of what I'm actually looking for if I'm going to go. Apex Imp, obviously ridiculous. Branded Warrior. No. Deranged Brute, I could do it. I could turn one of my fledgling imps into an endless and work with that. Horned Warrior, good multi-strike. I'd happily put that behind to take advantage of, like, putting fledgling imps on the bottom line. I'd happily put that behind the queen after getting a capacity. Railbeater. If I didn't see anything better, I would take it. Steelworker. I'd take it. I'd probably take it happily, actually. Alpha Fiend, way too slow for us right now. I'd probably have to, like, start a whole new floor to figure out how to make that one work. Consumer of Crowns. Your new ability is sacrifice an imp to attack immediately. Yeah, I'd make it work. And Demon Fiend, you just take it. Just take the friend. I'm less enthused than I thought I would be about that Merchant of Magic. And looking at the spells in our deck, I'm utterly unenthused about it. Let's see what this Merchant of Arms has for us. Rage Room. Rage Room Swift Steel Dagger. Oh, well. Oh, yes. That's a strategy. So the Swift Steel Dagger gives Quick to Selene Acolyte, who has Sweep half the time. And Rage Room means every strike and revenge triggered on that floor is going to give us Rage 2. It's really good scaling for us, right? Remember the Celestial Alco first. AAA. How many rares do I have? Just the one. Just the one that I just picked up. Wait, just the one? Oh, I'll get one after the Flesh Weaver. Plus 6 health for all of our units. I will say, just a little bit of additional health is nice. Keep these Moon Pixies away from just dying to spikes or something stupid like that. Selene Acolyte, similar. That said, Gros Michel is... I mean, it's not bad. Double Moon Pixie is a lot of damage with the Selena Acolyte. Hell, give me a Pageo. I just want it. How's that? Is it the best one? I don't know. It is the one that I want. Look at that goofy little face. Start a battle, gain a calcified ember that converts to an excavated ember after not playing it once. It'd be very easy for us not to play that. And... am I really going to have energy? Yeah, I kind of have some energy problems in this deck at the moment. I don't think I can do it like that. I think one of the imps needs to go on the top line. Something like that, maybe. I want to Witch Weave you as well, but then Fleshling kills the... and then there goes Steward as well. Whereas this way... I carve one off of you at the end of the turn. What about... killing Simpling first, then that'd kill that. Oh, we die on the spikes taking out Fleshling. Got it. Obviously, one of the imps needs to go on the bottom line and explode. I do best with Fleshling, so I've just got a Shield Steward there, smacking next turn. This midline, I'm terrified. I don't know how I'm going to keep it alive. Just to be real with you, I suspect awful things. Wait a second. What about Rage Room bottom line? Witch Weave takes out the back line. I just kind of lump this line a little bit. And then it's... oh, I can't also play the Fledgling Imp on the top line because it summons. So yeah, I'd still only be taking down one. Okay, never mind. It's just the exact same turn I laid out before. Oh well. Then that summons at the front, so... Simpling takes that one down, but then the Flesh Weaver still takes us down in response. Not having much health for this fight is really hard. Lose the Astrologer. I still haven't even got the Moon Pixies out. You got a lot of spikes on you that I have no clue how I'm supposed to deal with at the moment. I think without the additional health from an earlier upgrade, I'm actually pretty screwed. I was hoping that I'd be able to rely on Well to Helper support for my health, but how many turns are we in the fight? It's not like I still haven't drawn it, but I still haven't drawn it. Gonna lose Chartel Queen next turn. I'm gonna go like Moon Pixie frontline, Welder Helper, try and keep this line alive. Oh no, the Welder Helper should 100% hit itself. Yeah, there you go. That'll keep it alive. I'm just gonna have to take 15 straight up to the Flagellant. It's okay, I get 10 gold. Okay, to send you to this floor. Well, the Helper explode. Actually kills that target. Great. Then a Witch Weave is enough to kill that. I'm actually gonna just pop a Fleshling out of you. If it goes up to the top floor next turn, so it does. At least I've taken some mass off of you. Yeah, I'm just going to straight up ascend the Flagellant past this floor because I will be taking damage to it. I can play the Welder Helper next turn on that top floor. Additional health from Witch Weave. We do have sweep, so it doesn't change anything to do anything else this turn. And next turn I've got like the Queen's Impling and Spear Steward possibly I could play on the top floor. Yeah, I think I actually end up leaving this battle. Which is a lot more than I thought a couple moments ago. Welder Helper with the Spear Steward, Queen's Impling. Wee little Witch Weave. Actually, if I used Gravity in that last turn instead of the Impling, we would have gotten a little better of a result. Reinforce, double the armor on a target. No. Impelate, yes. Lunar Cycle Staff, no. Sealing. Conduit 5, apply one additional stack of Conduit each time it's applied. We don't really apply Conduit, unfortunately. I'd love to. I don't, though. So, Horned Warrior for the bottom line for that whole Fledgling Imp thing I mentioned earlier is gotta be what I do. Capacity for the sake of gotta be what I do. Get rid of the additional Spear Steward. I really need to continue cutting cards from this deck. I can't have another couple of turns where the Imps just don't there. I need them to there. Because if they don't there, I dead. Merchant of Trinkets. Ooh, Merchant of Steel with Lunar Coven is much more appealing than... Oh no, but Dupe. I have to go to the Dupe. Oh, Imp Parade. Yes, that's what I was looking for. Consistent source of imps. Imps cost -1 on the floor. If I get to the second level of this... It's not Warden the second level, is it? Hell yeah, it's Fledgling Imp on the second level. So that would give me consistent rage scaling for the bottom line. Yeah, my imps are gonna cost me like 3 gold a turn, 3 gold, 3 energy a turn without... Well, this changes things. Multi-strike and quick, both on offer here. I mean, part of me wants to go multi-strike and quick for the Horned Warrior who's gonna be helping me out on the bottom line. Or maybe... adjust Selene Acolyte to be multi-strike and quick for the bottom line. The only problem being there, I don't have control over Sweep yet. Also, Imp Toss is my AoE. No. Get that Horned Warrior. Get that Horned Warrior pumped up, thank you. I want to roll plus 20 health, but the possibility is when I re-roll here, I just see a large stone, and then it's time to be sad. Never mind, it's time to be sad right now. I don't see it. Ooh. Yeah, an endless Fledgling Imp is appropriate at this point, thank you. Another Conduit 5 to another one of the Moon Pixies. And I think it's got to be another Welder Helper, because then... Because I end up with additional Fledgling Imps later anyway. To help her our front line, then Fledgling Imp, then if I explode that... Oh, damn it, Shartail Queen takes it. What if I did Fledgling Welder Helper at the front? No, it still proceeds all the way to the back. Damn. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to get enough armor that that's not a problem then. Oh, that's annoying. Maybe there's an option where I just... Okay, yeah. Never mind. You're attacking it quick with multi. Don't discard the Vengeful Shard Rocks. Yeah, I can just let it happen. And then I've got Welder Helper to explode next time. Yeah. That was all we needed. Beautiful. Then... Twin Zimbling and Fledgling. Explode them all. Bring the Welder Helper back. That's fine. Yeah, don't get any ill impact on my Shartail Queen. I mean, yeah, I can do Rage Room on the bottom line now instead as well. I've got enough imps now. Don't need to hold on to those ones. Try some climb. Yeah, it'll just do huge work in flying boss battles. Lunacy. Yeah, I was wondering about that. I think I'm supposed to take it. Moonlit Glaive's also a huge amount of damage to that floor as well. With the amount of conduit it ends up getting. Bye-bye, Shield Steward. Soon we'll start removing the Witch Weaves. Yeah, so the point here... Oh, we ended up going to the Merchant of Steel last time. Point here would be... I don't know. I mean, dualism for a world to help, or actually probably at this point for the fledgling imp. No, I'm gonna go get a bunch of trinkets. Ooh. When a friendly unit gains armor, gains 4 additional stacks, and rage does not decay on friendly units. Both pretty useful. Fortified Pauldron, super buff. Demon units get multi-strike 1. Now, that will only affect the Horned Warrior, but that is also probably the best unit in terms of damage output for us at the moment. Card removals from the deck. Yeah, it's got to be 2 Witch Weaves at this point. Yep, give it reanimate. I want money. Bit of lunacy for that floor. Horned Warrior's already got him. Good lord, Horned Warrior. Doing very well. Obviously, don't burn the calcified ember that's about to become purified. I'm gonna give Fortified Pauldron just to Horned Warrior to try and give you some survivability in the back line. Calcified Ember out. Oh, I got one more in the deck still to remove. Sadly, we end the fight too early. Obvious important work for all the reasons it should be. Eclipse Chamber. I mean, a reverse Eclipse Chamber, I'd take. Should probably be Moonlit Glaive, but our best multi-striker sees none of it. I still think I'm supposed to take that one at least. Got a Witch Weave. Merchant of Arms is interesting here. Especially because I do want the Fire's Greed heal. And this could be deployable Rage Room? That's pretty big. Merging the Swiftsteel Dagger and the Moonlit Glaive for the second floor's also pretty big. Empyrean Well. There's... Important Work is just incredible because I'll always have an Endless Imp that I'll be able to just double hit with that. Glass Cannon, Spell Sanctum... If I really wanted... If I really wanted, I think I'd be able to use the Glass Cannon as a merge for Fortified Pauldrons to pump additional damage into Horned Warrior. It's literally 200 additional damage. Although that asks me to merge two things, which... Can I go to another Merchant of Arms? Guess Merchant of Steel. I do need to visit a Merchant of Steel if I want my second floor to have any meaning. There's a Merchant of Arms at the very end. How much do I care about Merchants of Magic again? With the Excavated Embers, quite a lot. Obviously, Consume, Remove, Spell Chain. Holdover for Important Work as well. Double stack for Tiresome Climb. So we do have a breadth of different things we could get from that. Got to make that Rage Room deployable, just given the amount of scaling it gives us. I will merge the Moonlit Glaive and Swiftsteel. That's not going to become deployable. Gonna have to go Energy. That merged equipment's actually really good. Pretty much everyone on that second line would like to wield that. I think that's actually probably a better idea for us. Also, I still do feel quite vulnerable. So I will take the opportunity to remove 2 more cards from the deck. I can't have another turn where I draw, you know, Witch Weaves and Vengeful Shards on turn 1 and nothing else. That's the kind of thing that could end my turn, end my run, because the Shartown Queen does not have enough health to survive. Damn. I'm prepared to get the Energy Relic and then Rage Room's ready and deployable and stuff, but right now, who do I not play? It's gotta be the Astrologer. I'm gonna have to chump block this turn as well. Oh, Tiresome Climb would be so much better than a chump block. Hey, and so much more viable. Oh, this is great. Bottom line, hey, we cleared, got them all. Horned Warrior is going to kill the Fallen Executioner in time. And then on this floor, Tiresome Climb you off the floor, Moon Pixie, all's well that ends well. We've all also got you Daze, so you even come back down to do more, and we're like, okay, yeah. What of it, though? I was about to say, this would be a good turn to get the World Helper on this floor. Support the health on the Moon Pixie, but I need to be able to kill it. It needs to be able to dead. That said, I can definitely just dump 2 Queen's Implings on that floor as chump blocks for later rounds. And they also are more targets getting Conduit on that floor. There's your fragility, buddy. Oh wow, Horned Warrior still kills them all, even with the minimal possible explosion. Is that my last calcified? Yeah, it's... Oh, wow. It's my last non-converted calcified... Because apparently last match I didn't even draw one of my calcified embers that was ready to convert. Actually, that makes a lot of sense. Because I've got 3 holdover cards. I'm some big lunacy for this field. Oh, hell yes. I can't believe it. I drew both of the final calcified embers. Oh, thank you. So I get to end this turn, both of them convert, and then we win the fight. And that's... yeah, that's now all of the embers out of my deck. So I'm now going to start cutting Queen's Implings. I might cut 1 Gravity first. Second range room's not bad, it's just we're not going to get many Strike and Revenge triggers on that floor. We will get some. But I don't think enough to really justify that, whereas Alloy of the Ancients is just like... thump some health on a unit. It's got to be energy for the deployment energy's sake, unfortunately. It's got to be... this is my last opportunity to hit a Merchant of Steel. It's got to be it, right? And then Merchant of Arms afterwards for the merge and deployable Glass Cannon Fortified Pauldron. So Dualism's ridiculous. I think I've got enough health from the Welder Helpers. I think the Dualism first has to go on Endless Imp. Yes, the Moon Pixies, yeah, sure, but Endless Imp is the right choice. I only get 2 more upgrades here. Don't want to make another Endless unit. I do want to actually draw some of the units in each battle if I can. That'd be nice. Give straight up plus 14 to Celine, plus 5 Conduit to a unit that'll be on the turn, on the board turn 1, so Celine. Unstable Vortex is... I mean, the Impalate is going to get weaker, but I think it's still worth keeping that rather than removing 2. and Impelate. I think I go Int Toss 2 now. Because I'm sacrificing 3 units on the bottom floor every turn, which means 120 damage. It's 60 additional damage by hitting Imp Toss 2 instead. Where to all units, which 500 health units care about, obviously. But also the Fledgling Imp, it is fine, but I'm currently Fledgling Imping for 10? Is there an argument that Fledgling Imp slower is better? No. I'm getting enough explosion on the bottom line that I kill the worst thing. Okay, no, it's in Parade 2. Okay, this is pretty much exactly what I expected it would be. I'm so glad that I have my Rage Room out from turn 1 here. I really wish I also had my, I need an Imp. I need an Imp. You bastard. I really wanted to play the glass cannon on Warrior this time. I can, actually. There you go, just give you straight up armor as well. It's a pretty obvious big problem with this, which is the Rage Wing is going to go to the next floor. And so is the Avowed Gladiator. And the Avowed Gladiator gets full health. We're going to take some pyre damage here. Fledgling Imp, important work. Fledgling Imp. Fledgling Imp. If both of you attack it quick, and then I Impelate, explode the bottom line, tiresome climb that unit past, it'll die next turn, this turn rather. And we get the Avowed Gladiator. Okay, this gives me a little more time. I really do need to be drawing additional cards. It's so hard for me to get to my Moon Pixies. Yeah, I've now got 3 recurring cards every turn. Welder, Fledgling Explode. At least the Terrifying Amalgam is now only leaving this floor with 14 health. Of course, it heals again after it gets off the floor, but that means we're very close to being able to just swipe the entire line. I mean, yeah, give him a Fledgling. Why not? Yeah, and now we are well beyond comfortable. And I do think we would achieve this comfort much easier with just the glass cannon being deployable. Like, I got very lucky that I drew it and the ability to also shield the Horned Warrior well enough that it was going to be able to survive the run. I'm gonna need that to be consistent for Eternus. Chomper. Butts. I want it to be Chomper, but what do I actually get out of that? Bunch of energy I'm not using on anything right now. It's important work for all of the obvious reasons. Moonbeam versus Duality. Duality does a decent amount of damage on that second floor, but decent amount of damage. It's fine. Sometimes we have a lot of energy. Moonbeam could help us blow someone up on the second floor. On the second floor specifically, though. I really can't put additional cards in this deck that don't contribute to that bottom line right now because of how hard that bottom line has started to become. I'm going to cut another Gravity from here. I do think it's probably worse than being able to draw an Imp. Even a Fledgling one. Summon triggers an additional time. Additional Deployment Ember. There's no benefit to having a second Shardtail Queen at the same time, and, you know, I'd lose a lot of capacity from Hall of Mirrors. Yeah, I don't see that being it for us. Let's just deal. Stasis isn't awful for a second floor, just keeping a Moon Pixie alive, but, like, it also doesn't really help us. This is the story of a glass cannon and some armor that got made deployable. Contributed a hell of a lot of damage to us. Artificial Pyrocyne literally just not going to be used, so... No. Stardust Treat? Yeah, why not? Conserve energy between turns and deployment phase? I'll take it. Probably not going to do anything. Empyrean Well. I don't have the capacity to really benefit from another Fledgling Imp, but I do really need to draw it as early as I possibly can, so I wonder if I'm still supposed to dupe it. I could even do it to a Moon Pixie. It's quite good for that second line. Unfortunately, one less Imp. If only I got the luggage so that I could get 10 cards on turn 1, then I would never have to worry. But the possibility of not getting a second Imp really makes it hard to dupe anything except... a first Imp, in fact, really makes it hard to dupe anything that's not an Imp right now. I desperately want to dupe a Moon Pixie instead. Anyway. I'll take the Fledgling Imp. As for our final removal from the deck, I could maybe remove... I did just add an Imp. I don't want to remove Alloy of the Ancients. Hell, I don't even want to remove the Astrologer. Also, the Astrologer just gets played for free in deployment phase anyway. Alright, well, let's Queen Simpling. Please don't screw me. Don't just give me the worst card draw of all time in the opening. It will actually hurt a lot, and I'll be pretty sad. So there's your motivation not to do that to me. Alright. Go straight to hell. Got him. Fledgling Imp. Important word. Fledgling Imp. AoE. Okay. Well, look, it's looking pretty bad at the moment, but Tyson climbed the assassin to that floor, and then flip lunacy a bunch of times, and I will be losing the astrologer, but it's okay. We survived. Also, the astrologer literally doesn't matter to us. Fledgling. Same fledgling again. Thank you. I was about to say, I'm really going to need that well to help us soon. Wait a second. Pardon, had to pause halfway through that turn, rewinding. What am I up to here? Guess I'm killing this bottom line, right? Oh yes, I need to actually place someone on this line to prevent the Selena Acolyte from dying. Oh, if I must. Did I even mention that I got the Ashes of the Fallen, or did I just click it? Summon triggers an additional time, obviously. Also, we get to carry the 8 additional energy from last turn over to this turn. That one. Explode them. Yeah, I'm capable of taking 90 damage straight to the dome right now if I need to. And I do need to. Do I need to? No, I don't. Prevent it. Oh, no. I haven't drawn either of my Moon Pixies yet, so I don't even have anyone to give the merged equipment to. Oh, there's our first Moon Pixie. So that's 607 damage by 4 now. Good work. One more Moon Pixie. And climb the boss, so I don't have to worry about it at all. I don't need to lunacy for phase 20, conduit 20. Not if I don't have anyone benefiting from it at all. Boom. Yeah. That one's gonna go a fair way. Removals get really hard. I can probably get away with a Queen Simpling this time. It's worth noting, at least, that, you know, the second line is there, but it's not really meant to be used in this run right now. Like, if the second line's being used, I'm a little bit in trouble. There we are. Welder Helper immediately. Double holdover Fledgling Imp. Moon Pixie, Fledgling. Do I care to keep that floor alive? The answer is no. No, it might help. It might help. Oh no. That's fun. I didn't draw the Welder Helper because I didn't kill the Welder Helper last turn, which means I have no plan for keeping this floor alive. I can't do that. The Welder Helper needs to be part of what dies next, the first turn, which means I need to use the explosion on turn 1 rather than just rolling past it. That's okay though. Gonna resolve that early than not. There we are. There we are. Keeping the second line alive rather. Keeping it populous as well, pretty important too. And now I can get that off the floor with an important work as well. Got another important work in the day. Just I also do need additional health on the Chantal Queen. Oh, and I can jump block this turn. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. And then merge equipment with Quick and Mage Blade. Gets another Moon Pixie up to doing hundreds of damage. Yeah. Do way more damage on this line. Don't think Tiresome Climb actually helps me that much right now. Kill my Welder Helper. Bring back my Welder Helper. I'll put you in the front line. You can die. Yeah, it looks like I'll probably end up losing Astrologer as well. Yeah, you've got 5 corruption. It's just gonna happen. Ah, maybe I use an Alloy of the Ancients. I keep you alive for another turn. Entropy's dead, Savagery's dead. Only one who's not dead, Dominion on top line. Could work well to help her. If I can keep him alive until the end of the run, I will. Largely at this point for my own satisfaction than strategic anything. Although, that's gonna do it. There goes our bottom line now. Goodbye, Horned Warrior. Oh no, I'm gonna lose my next line as well. No, but not before Dominion dies. Got him. If we were really threatened there at all, we could have just played all of the welder helpers on a single floor rather than trying to keep a second floor alive that did so much less damage than the first one. Come on, there's got to be a record. No record! How dare you? Still only 41 more combinations to complete the Titans for all clan combinations at Covenant 10. By the time, I'm not even going to finish that. I don't think I have time to finish that before Wormkin and Railforged, I think is their name, get added. And then by the time I get near to completing all of the Covenant combinations, they're going to add more Covenants. I can see it happening. And every additional Covenant has more that it adds to the game than the previous one. The second clan rather, only can combo with the first clan. The third clan can combo with the first or the second. The 10th can combo with the first, second, third, fourth, etc. So every additional clan to this game adds so much additional content, which makes me suspect that the long-term plan for this game is to continue adding a bunch of clans. I'm excited by the prospect. Until next time, though, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Monster Train 2. Top left is the series playlist for all my content of the game, past, present, and future. YouTube recommendations are down below. Streaming past and the names of the people so generously supporting the Republic on patreon.com/RhapsodyPlays. Out of the thank tier. And a special thanks this episode to Cold Heart. Hopefully you all have been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you all next time.